Hey, okay. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please forgive me. I'm doing this video the last minute, like nimetoka job, then I decided to do the video because after all, I promised to do it and I had to do it for you. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving you a procedure or the process of you getting yourself to Thailand and securing a teaching job. Okay, so first thing is that you need to have a passport with you. You also need to be fully vaccinated against COVID. You also need to have a yellow fever card vaccination. Okay, after you will need to have an insurance cover, which is very important, and it should cover COVID-19. So so many people asked how to go about it. One thing that I would like you to know is, like, you don't need an agent to get to Thailand. And the reason why I'm saying this is I know there's so many agents who would ask you, like, give me 300k Kenya shillings and then I'll take you to Thailand for a teaching job. But let me tell you, when you get there, there'll be no job for you, because Thai school don't hire teachers who are outside the country. You have to be within Thailand for you to get hired. Okay, so you don't need an agent. And the next question will be, and then how will I get myself to Thailand? So normally this is what happens, and this happened to most of the people who are in Thailand. And me being there and having taught there for 4 years, I know exactly what I'm telling you. And I'm doing it because first, I'm not an agent, and second, I just want to share with you the information that I didn't get to know when I was planning to go to Thailand in 2016, because for sure I got fucked up. Okay, but here I am. I'm going to be giving you all the details that you need to have before you plan your trip to Thailand. So you can either get a tourist visa by yourself if you have, like, the bank statement, you have your COVID certificate, you have all the requirements for the tourist visa application. You can go to Thai embassy in Nairobi and do the application. Okay, Thai tourist visa is 6,000 Kenya shillings, and you just need to provide your bank statement, your COVID certificate. You need to have to show that you have enough funds, and you also need to show your ticket. Okay, like, you need to show them your itinerary and also where you're going to be staying. So what I will say is the best thing to do is to get a visa agent, but you need to know the cost, which is 6,000. So if the agent or the visa consultant that you're going to use will ask you more than 6,000, you will be knowing that the amount they are asking is for their service. Okay, and so after you get your tourist visa, you will need to prepare yourself. Like, you have to pay for your ticket. Some asked how much is the ticket, how much is the air ticket. But what I can tell you, when it comes to air tickets, it depends with the airline that you're going to use, and also it depends with the season. Okay, but it's very easy to know how much the ticket will cost, because with your phone and internet, you just need to go to Google and search, like, flight ticket from Nairobi to Bangkok, and then you'll see all options that you can choose from. Okay, but the best airlines to fly to from Kenya to Bangkok or Thailand is Kenya Airways, Ethiopian Airlines, Oman, and also Egypt Air. Okay, but I guess Ethiopian Airline is the best. After you have your ticket and you have your tourist visa, you need to have a bachelor degree in education. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that, I saw people saying that I have a diploma in teaching, or I have done a diploma in this and that, and I really want to go to teach in Thailand. So what I'll tell you is, it doesn't matter what you've done, as long as you're so passionate with kids, as long as you feel like you can teach. Because in Thailand, it's not just like any other, it's not like a Kenyan class. Okay, those kids need to be entertained, need to be loved, need to be appreciated. Those things that some of our teachers didn't do to us. Okay, and you have to be very patient with them, because first, there's language barrier. They speak mostly Thai, and when you go there and you're new, you will not be able to speak Thai. So sometimes it will be very difficult. It might be very frustrating. I remember crying after classes because maybe I've been to a class, they could not understand me, I was not understanding them. Sometimes the kids are not the way I thought they should be, like the way we are taught in Kenya. Students should listen to the teacher, like when the teacher says something, you should do exactly that. It's very different, but let's forget about that. So this something that is really important that you need to know is, after you have your ticket and you have your visa and you have your bachelor degree in education, so with this, let me use Swahili. Hapa itabidi ujue kwenye utatoa hiyo bachelor degree in education. Okay, sijui ama utaitoa kwenye zinatolewangu, sijui ama umeisomea ama nini, but you can do anything, and anything is possible. Sawa. So after make sure umepata hiyo, now you have your bachelor degree in education with the full transcript, and then you need to have a recommendation letter to show that you've taught somewhere. Okay, if you don't have, you can make one, doesn't matter. So at that point, you're ready to go to Thailand. Okay, so the next question was, where am I going to stay, or how am I going to find accommodation? And this is where I say, so if you're planning to go to Thailand, just go on Facebook, search Kenyans in Thailand, or the land or Kenya in Thailand. Those are groups of Kenyans who are already in Thailand or who have been in Thailand. Okay, so when you search for that, join those groups and try making friends. Okay, you can find someone who will give you like accommodation for 1 month. You can find someone who will guide you, like when you leave Kenya, you go to Bangkok, Thailand, you will need someone who will help you on getting an accommodation, or you will need someone who can accommodate you for some times before you settle yourself down. Okay, so that's the importance of finding someone who can help you, and the only way you can find someone is going to those groups on Facebook. Okay, apart from that, you can always talk to me, and maybe I'll try to find people who can help you get accommodation or even host you for some times. Okay, for some time. So after you're done with you're sure where you're going to stay, you have your ticket, you have your 3 months visa, you have your bachelor degree in education, and then you leave Kenya, you go to Thailand, and your life safely. Okay, now you're in Thailand. So this is what happened. One thing you should know, you're not supposed to work on a tourist visa. So in one way or another, you will need to change your tourist visa to a working visa. Some school might change your tourist visa to working visa while still in Thailand, but some will ask you to go back to Kenya to change your tourist visa to a working visa. So you should know. You should be very aware of that. So there's a possibility after you leave Kenya to Thailand, after 3 months, you'll need to go back home to change that visa from a tourist visa to a working visa. Okay? So normally you have 3 months to look for a job, and the best time to go to Thailand is in May, June, and July. Why? Because most schools open in mid-May or early May or end May, June, and not July, June. But if you go in July, still you have a better chance of getting a job. It doesn't mean that when you go in other months that you not get a job, but that's the best time to go to Thailand if you're going to look for a job. Okay, so this is how it goes. You're in Thailand, you'll find somewhere to stay. Now you have to start looking for a job. There are two ways of looking for a job. One, you apply for the jobs online. Two, you go school by school, like you walk in. So as I've told you, there are two ways of looking for a job in Thailand. One, it's either you apply for the job online, and two, you go school by school, like walk in, where you walk into a school, you tell them you're a teacher and you're looking for a job. Some will tell you maybe you don't need a teacher right now. Some will ask you to have demonstration, like you go in a class, you teach. That's how it happens. Okay, that's what each and every person goes through before they settle in Thailand. And if you're lucky enough to get a job within the first month, you can use your 2 other months in your tourist visa to work as you wait for the school to prepare you the documents that you will take back to your home country and apply for an Untitled visa, which is the working visa of Thailand. And then after, you will come back, process your teacher's license, but you'll have to sit for an exam. It's called TOEIC. You'll have to pay for it, though it's not that much. It's affordable. You sit for the exam, and you need to have like 600 of 1,000 for you to be eligible for applying for a teaching license in Thailand. Okay, so that's why I say you don't need an agent, and it's not hard and it's not difficult. You'll find people discouraging you. You will hear this, you will hear that, but the worst thing you will do is not to try. Okay, and I know if you decide to go there, you plan yourself well. You will go look for a job, get one, settle in. Life is not that much expensive there. Can get a house that ranges from 6,000 to 9,000 per month. That is rent. And someone asked me, can you give us like so someone asked me, how much do they pay? So the salary for non-native speaker, that is people who come from countries where English is not their first language, the salary ranges from 25,000 baht to 30,000 baht. That's around 70 to 100,000 Kenya shillings. Okay, so it's not a bad salary, and some school will provide you with accommodation, some won't. Okay, so it depends with the school that you're going to get. Some will pay for some will pay for your work permit, some will not pay for it. Now, like, you'll have to pay for it, but it's not like something complicated. Everyone does that. Okay, any teacher that you'll find in Thailand goes through the same process, so it's not like a big deal or too much of something. Okay, so I hope I've answered all your questions, and if you have more questions on how to get to Thailand, you can leave a comment on the comment section, and feel free to always ask me any information that you want to hear from me. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, share it with friends, and if you have any other kind of a video that you want me to do, don't hesitate to tell me, and I will definitely do that. Thank you so much for the subscribing. Thank you so much for viewing my videos. I really appreciate that. Those who came here from TikTok, thank you so much. Those who came here because of Jackson Muindi, thank you so much. You can go and subscribe to his YouTube channel also. And let's educate ourselves, okay? Let's learn about travel and visa and all the necessary things that we need to know, because knowledge is everything, and with knowledge we can go far, okay? With the right information we can go far. So thank you so much, and bye bye.